Hi there, welcome to Apple World. You all Tamar Braxton just uncovered her boo expressed gratitude toward Jeremy Robinson for supposedly being a PDF document, and you all this story is going to take the most out of control turn that we found in a hot moment because a certain something about Tamar. She will crash out over her white man each and every time and humiliate herself via online entertainment. However, in addition to that, she's likewise blamed him for spending her well-deserved cash on other ladies going on him on extravagant outings on her dime. What in the Wendy Williams? Yet Jar isn't allowing her to pull off these weighty allegations since he emerged to hammer her for being the humdinger and on drugs. You all push them hair pieces forward in light of the fact that these two are presenting some genuine show. It has more bend than a pretzel and has the makings of quite possibly of the most chaotic feuds in Hollywood, just at affection and W. So the show began when Tamar found out that Jeremy had been allegedly going behind her back with a more youthful lady. Presently, I don't have the foggiest idea why Tamar was amazed about this, since dislike he hasn't undermined her on numerous occasions in the previous. They've just been together for like a smidgen of time. However, he just can't keep it in that frame of mind to save his life on the grounds that not in the least does he purportedly cheat yet. He additionally makes a point to embarrass her in the process, like the time he declared that he had unloaded her. Furthermore, he painted her as being frantic to keep him. He said Tamar and D are no longer together. I cut off the friendship to zero in on returning to positive energy and being a superior individual. No, I never bamboozled. I never thought often about distinction. The following thing we realized: this man was spotted making the rounds with Tommy Lee, who everyone knows has a continuous hamburger with Tamar. It was sunny mornings that he was attempting to get under Tamar's skin, cuz ain't absolutely not a chance that was an incident. Now, Tamar ought to have eliminated herself from that at that moment. High warning alert. However, she decided to turn that block again. The following thing we realized: Tamar was back with JR, and they were spotted together at a football matchup. Young lady applause by at you. Need to tell individuals who that is what I need to say to individuals who that play with, don't play music with. She likewise reported at her show that she and Junior were back together and concealed Tommy for attempting to take her man. That is the reason I needed to go get my man back. You all, and I know you all are lying if you all thought I was going to let my man go because he took some crackheads to a ball game and broke up. This made Tommy large and distraught, and she went live to R. Tamar for foulness because J. I ate the goods like regular food items. That is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He realized it was what was happening with me and you, and he was down. He was down to play Operation Games. I wouldn't take it no way like that serious my affection. That ate my, and I sent him out the door. It wasn't she, moreover, uncovered that GR had been spilling all of Tamar's tea. You don't need me to uncover how you was saying that you thrown her out and she returned to her mother's home. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Artist with a sold out visit that J. R likewise told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no so among me. And you was his careful words. The two are not sold out. He said you was muddled. He said you returned to your mom's home. He let me know a great deal of things that he shouldn't tell a more peculiar. I just met this man under a week. You all are discussing humiliating also. Tamar ought to have gotten out yet. Listen, she was apparently enamored, and she chose to stick adjacent to him even all the more yet some way or another. She's actually stunned that he's around here exploring every available opportunity and spending her cash on more youthful ladies. You all, even Stevie Meander, might have seen this approaching, since we as a whole knew that man, however, wasn't steadfast in obvious Tamar style. She crashed all the way out on friendly media, uncovering his supposed side piece. Posting a screen capture of a lady's Instagram page, she composed play in front of me for a 25-year-old, shaking my head, took my gems, took me to Turks, what not along he had an entire I can't stand you. Jeremy Robinson. The wild part about this, however, is that it's just been a couple of weeks since she got him this chilled out gracious, that go hard gracious, that go hard you all. He even looks stunned, like, oh goodness, yet don't even kick me off on how she put her whole family on impact and guaranteed that he was the main beneficial thing in her life. She had us feeling that they had furtively gotten hitched when she composed. You all have no thought, none. The gaslighting is insane. What's more, I'm returning to treatment graciously, my golly. I simply stipulate that my marriage can be saved and my life can be saved. My family is dreadful. Junior means everything to me. Saying thanks to God for him, my better half, and my youngsters has saved my life. However, I'm so distraught at my life. My family is harmful. I ought to have never returned to BFB. Never, you all. I'm going through it. I'm single, furthermore, miserable, and this television stuff is a ton of young lady. Are you single or are you hitched? However, that was all excessively humiliating. However, it just deteriorated on the grounds that, as per Junior, he and Tamar have been separated for around a half year now, and she was simply doing a lot for his birthday, and each other time was all on her since she was the humdinger enough to feel that they still had something going on. I'll be extremely clear. I've been single for the last 6 months, and we have been attempting to recognize what that resembles. Shutting one section also, sorting out what it's preferred to be companions again, I've been quite certain about my limits. I've been unmistakable about where we stand as companions. Go date anyone you need. I'm going to date when I'm prepared. I am genuinely inaccessible to you, and I'm truly inaccessible to you now, you all. It's a given handed down shame for Tamar, since this man simply couldn't care less about her, and for reasons unknown, she's declining to acknowledge it. Perhaps she, as a matter of fact, is as the humdinger, as he said. However, you all know how these fellows can make a young lady insane. Be that as it may, she was not prepared to withdraw, and she applauded back in the long run. You will understand that the universe is compelling you to be separated from everyone else, so you can begin contingent upon yourself and eliminate the undesirable connections you put on others. Now is the ideal time to begin putting all that energy back into yourself and turning into the most ideal form of you. All right, if I'm insane, getting my chain pendant and platinum official Rolex back, I could never have been in my right brain companion, sir. I ought to have paid attention to you all. I will have every one of the ninjas, because now evidently I'm a stunt. She additionally blamed him for concerning stuff when she said insured, sweetheart. Bo, you know the rest. Oh goodness. Now what she's discussing to place in context, why this is so concerning is Kendrick Lamar's distaste towards Drake, where he blamed Drake for being a PDF document, because the line says guaranteed darling kid, guaranteed DF record. Tamar attempting to do her stuff, or is she sincerely attempting to let us know how Junior is purportedly into some PDF exercises? Definitely, these allegations are getting wild anyway. Junior is presently attempting to safeguard himself and is asserting that Tamar is purportedly doing drugs. He purportedly guaranteed that she is deranged and is crashing out since she's desirous about his relationship with this new lady, and she can't deal with it. I'm not going to lie. Tamar, being a Braxton and being associated with this sort of show is ludicrous in light of the fact that right now it's given blueface and crayon without the actual brutality. The fans have been all over this show calling Tamar an idiot and a jokester. This is humiliating, Tamara. Please, for hell's sake, erase all social and spotlight on evident recuperating from inside he could do without you. I'm grieved. Tamar Braxton is humiliating as damnation out here, behaving like an entire foe over a white man that was around here eating other ladies behind and afterward posting book of scriptures, sacred writings to get her the F up out of here. Furthermore, this is simply so humiliating. Like to see her name in addition to the title just makes my heart smell cuz. Come on, you are Tamar mother of and Braxton. Why are you crashing out behind this white man? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.